Cody Griffin is a taken-on youngster and a famous high schooler who after his 13th birthday celebration as opposed to getting pimples, or on the other hand a profound voice like each typical young person going through adolescence got balances. What's more, Gil's understanding he's not human, he battles to mix in with society and should depend on his loved ones for support. It's a lovely night and a mermaid is seen swimming near the coastline while conveying her child Cody. In the meantime, a specific fisherman, Huge John, sees the mermaid from far off. However, he thinks it's a hot shot and starts following so he can catch it, seeing that she was being trailed by John's boat. The mermaid attempts to stow away, however, the angler will not surrender, so she leaves Cody on a youthful couple's boat to try not to be caught. As she leaves, she baits John the angler away, and seeing that the fish he had been pursuing was a mermaid, John becomes fixated on tracking down mermaids. Years later, Cody is presently the embraced offspring of Mind and Sharon Griffin, a couple that deals with a boat visit, and he helps his guardians in their business and school. He secures himself as a fast swimmer in his school swimming club and has a sweetheart, Sam, much to the jealousy of his swimming opponent and companion Sean. With a huge swimming rivalry coming up in school, Cody is under a ton of tension. Also, to add to his concerns, he's faltering science in class to his mistake. He gets collaborated with the class geek Jess, who gladly calls himself a specialist in sea life science. After class, Jess attempts to talk with Cody on their science project. However, he's about his 13th birthday the following day and tells Jess to come, assuming he needs on his 13th birthday celebration. Cody passes on the party outside to go hydrate, and Sam sneaks in to go along with him. She gives him a birthday present, which is an image of her, and attempts to kiss him, yet Cody inadvertently shocks her with an electric shock as their lips contact. Teaches her a lesson for bringing such a present. In the meantime, Jess shows up at the party on his bike, however gets estranged by Cody and his companions, so he leaves while dropping his present for Cody with his mom. That evening, Cody heads to sleep, dreaming about swimming in the ocean at night and a strange lady swimming towards him. After his 13th birthday celebration, Cody begins feeling bizarre. He awakens the next morning and destroys his morning timer while attempting to switch it off. Overlooking this, he heads ground floor and beverages from a milk holder. However, shockingly, it stalls out to his hand. He gazes at his hands as they don't have a place with him, provoking his mom to do likewise. After she sees him, his dad strolls in on their hand-sharing challenge and inquires as to whether he's the main normal individual in the house. He heads to the ocean side to meet his project accomplice Jess, who was caught up in his side interests as a geek. Cody requests his help since he's faltering science, and Jess settles on the condition that he shows him how to swim. As the two shake hands, Jess sees that scales are framing on all fours. He sees such on just reptiles and frogs, which terrifies Cody. At home, Cody is stressed as the scales on his hands will not fall off in the wake of washing. His mom is concerned, yet he tells her he's fine. At school the following day, Jess attempts to talk about the scales he saw on Cody's hand a few days ago, yet Cody tells them they're gone, and they talk about gathering at Jess' home to chip away at their undertaking. At Jess' home, Cody gets creeped out by Jess' dad, who is fixated on mermaids. At last, he leaves with Jess to deal with their task. His diligent effort demonstrates fruitful as he at last gets toward the finish of the undertaking, yet his hunger for water develops at a strange rate. In school, Cody figures he could have acquired a bizarre sickness from his genuine guardians and whines to his new parents. Anyway, Mind and Sharon believe it's Nothing serious, Cody demands something. Is off base, however Sharon will not call the specialist as she favors regular recuperating strategies. That night Cody goes to the park with Sam and tells her going on he guarantees her that his condition isn't infectious, which prompts Sam to go after his hand as their skin makes contact. Sam's hair stands like receiving wires, which makes Cody giggle. He can't really understand. He's producing electric waves. Back home, Cody's palms get tacky once more. While considering, and in the long run, he winds up stuck on his home roof. Seeing this, his folks are persuaded, and they at long last call a specialist. To Cody's frustration, the specialist lets him know it's just adolescence. Indeed, Cody hurries to his new companion, Jess, for dire help with his condition, as he was frightened of growing a reptile's tail in school. One day, Jess consents to help him. Jess takes a test of Cody's scales and uncovers to him in the wake of survey with a magnifying lens that his scales are equivalent to that of a fish. While running different tests on Cody, Jess finds that he would be able produce power, pause his breathing, submerged for a significant stretch of time, swim quicker than an ordinary individual, converse with fish, stroll on walls, and when wet, scales show up on his hands, arms, and feet. Jess lets Cody know that he's transforming into a merman, yet Cody believes he's being crazy in light of the fact that not even Aquaman strolls on walls or shoots power from his fingers. Unexpectedly, he understands that his genuine guardians might have a response to his concerns. Cody gets back and questions his folks about his genuine guardians, as he accepts that they're critical in figuring out the reason for his concerns. In any case, they actually believe he's simply going through adolescence. Like the specialist said, he gets his hands wet and shows them the scales so they know it's significant. This causes Whit and Sharon to describe how they tracked down him on their boat and took on him. After Cody makes sense of everything about his body transforms, they encourage him to stay away from water no matter what, and that includes not partaking in their school last swimming contest, which is the title. The following day, Cody hears his folks as they stress that he'll transform into an administration guinea pig on the off chance that he gets found, so he heads out to swim in the ocean to clear his head later. Swimming, he understands he has become rough. Balances along his arms, which he figures out how to stow away from his better half Sam by setting his arms in the sand. Sam believes he's acting strange and at last leaves him alone, regardless of the dangers implied. Cody participates in the swimming title and not just wins and beats his partner Sean. However, he likewise breaks the state speed record anyway. His scales and arm balances have returned in the swim pool, which makes him cause a power flood to make a redirection so he can escape. Sean sees the scales on all fours that Cody cheated, so he follows the escaping Cody into the storage space. Cody makes do to stay away from him by adhering to the roof like Insect Man, yet Sean is still not entirely set in stone to figure out how Cody cheated. Cody securely gets and returns home with his folks, who came hurrying over after they understood he was not in that frame of mind. Back at home, they tread to evaporate Cody so the blades and scales can vanish, yet to their shock they are enduring longer now. His folks are exceptionally stressed that his condition was seen by everybody at the opposition. However, Cody attempts to quiet them somewhere near, guaranteeing that he was prudent and nobody saw anyway. Jess appears and lets them know he saw all that occurred, and individuals are discussing Cody pursuing off, coming out on top in the race and breaking the state speed record. Sam shows up a couple not many minutes after the fact, however, drops like a sack of chips at seeing the scales on Cody's arms when she at last awakens. She's gone ballistic, and Cody telling her he was transforming into a merman makes her blow a gasket significantly more, so she takes off. Like something out of a blood and gore film. The following day at school, Cody gets into a battle with Sean, who blames him for cheating during the title and not. Indeed, even Sam is agreeing with his position. He gripes to Jess that he's horrible his companions and calls him a decent individual for not likewise leaving him, and the two share a well-disposed embrace. That evening Cody takes a dip and meets his genuine mother. Very much like in his fantasies anyway. Huge John, the fixated angler, spots them and separates the lovely association, driving the two to run in inverse bearings. The following day Cody approaches Sam once again, guaranteeing her that he's something very similar fellow, and she ought not be apprehensive, while additionally mentioning that they meet at their number one spot at the Oceanside. Sam gets together with Cody at the Oceanside. As mentioned, she is sorry and they kiss. Then, at that point, Cody strolls into the water with her, telling her that there's something he needs to show her while holding Sam's hand. Cody's mermaid mother, before long, appears. Anyway, Cody unexpectedly pants in torment and falls back to the shore, squirming on the ground. He tells a stressed Samantha to go also get his folks with Sam gone. Cody is stunned to see his left foot has changed into a flipper and scales have developed on his leg. He is most of the way into turning into a full fish, believing that Sam is back. Cody is amazed when somebody else is there and covers his face with a cover. Jess gets down to where Cody was. In any case, figures out he's gone. Then he sees his father's boat and frenzies, since he knows how his dad is fixated on mermaids, and he had seen Cody's arms at the swimming rivalry on the deck of Enormous John's boat. Cody is drying out and scratching his scales and arguing to get once again into the water, yet Large John tosses seawater on him, all things being equal. Clearly he intends to utilize Cody to draw his mom into his fishnet trap, so he can demonstrate to local people that he's not insane and mermaids are genuine. His arrangement works when he sees Cody's mermaid mother following the boat. Jess comes ready the boat and removes the cover, covering Cody, uncovering his legs, which have both changed into blades. Cody requests that he assist with tossing him into the water, however, seeing his mom so near the boat, the two of them caution her to run, as they know about Large John's arrangements to catch her. Tragically, it's past the point of no return. Furthermore, she gets caught by the fishing net. Cody requests that Jess assist with safeguarding his mother, so he rapidly gets a blade and bounces into the water to cut the net. He liberates the mermaid, however his leg gets found out in the net, pulling him under, to the consternation of Large John. He hears his child sob for help. He hops in to save him, however, he can't find Jess, who has passed out. Cody bounces in and saves Jess, carrying him to the dock where his dad, Cody's folks, and Sam are with Sharon, siphoning Jess' stomach. Sam does mouth to mouth, yet all their endeavors are fruitless until Cody chooses to destroy Jess' heart with his electric fingers, which effectively make Jess recover awareness. Cody's mermaid mother returns and watches him and his embraced family from far off. He tells his guardians that his genuine mother needs him to go with him, since she's the, as it were, one who can assist him with all the changes happening to his body. Sharon is unfit to allow him to go, as she's as well sincerely connected, yet Cody makes sense of to her that he isn't just her child, he is more than that, showing his blades that he is very nearly a full merman. Clairvoyantly, the mermaid guarantees Sharon that she will return Cody back before school continues, as Cody's guardians permit him to go. Jess demands that Cody get back with anecdotes about the my people, as he and his father couldn't imagine anything better. Find out about it, and Sam makes Cody guarantee not to date any female mermaids later. Saying their farewells, Cody rejoins together with his mom and he completely changes into a merman, after which the two of them swim off into a daily existence far beneath the ocean.